1st of September 2020, Tuesday. Good afternoon from Europe. Good morning, good evening, guys, whatever you are. Piotr here, this is live Forex Global YouTube channel. And we have 4 minutes towards the US cash open. We are going to check first 5-minute trading range when it comes to the Nasdaq, but because still we do have a little bit of the time, we are going to check euro dollar from higher time frame perspective, as 120 is being tested right here, right now. Before we start, risk warning, guys, as usual, please bear in mind trading on margin carries a high level of risk, may not be suitable for all investors. You can sustain a loss of some or all initial investment, so please do not invest the money. You cannot afford to lose. Seek education, gain experience before risking real money. However, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. All right, so euro dollar, that's where we are going to start. I've been long and wrong when it comes to the dollar, trying to navigate to finish the business with the long dollar side. Still something left. Anyway, paid my price for that lesson. It was very expensive. Anyway, euro dollar, guys, we are testing 120 as we speak. That's the monthly chart. We are here and we are testing the supply based on what we've seen here. That was the December 2017, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, that was the January 2018. The rally towards 25 plus, but I'm talking about the bottom, lower shadow, and the entry, right? And that's what we are testing right now. That's the supply, that's the last line of the defense. If we are going to break through the 122 is the next possible zone, then 125, 26, 50 next. Well, dollar is on the losing ground. New month, new challenges, and we see the continuation of the dollar weakness. Let's switch to the daily chart. What we have, I like to switch to euro dollar longs slightly, but I'm not gonna try to do that the FOMO way, right? Fear of missing out. So I'm watching for now. All right, I would like to see some kind of the pullback. What kind of the pullback? Well, the one we already seen, something like this, that would enter, as you can see, blue dashed line, right? That would enter the weekly open. So maybe at some point over the course of this week trading, maybe later today, tomorrow, we are going to see the pullback. And eventually, then we are going to see the continuation to the upside. As of now, levels close to 119 as a significant levels of the possible demand when it comes to the euro dollar. So let's switch lower. Let's switch to 1 hour, right? That's what we've seen a few minutes ago. The stop count. Okay, trying to build the upper shadow. Maybe we are going to see some kind of the pullback from here towards this intraday consolidation over here. 50% of that consolidation, as you can see, levels related to the weekly open. So it's I didn't pick up this level accidentally. It's clearly visible on many different time frames, so I do expect some kind of the demand around these levels. So watching and waiting carefully, we will see what's going to happen when it comes to the euro dollar. So that's how I see the things. Earlier today we had the European PMI. Italian was manufacturing PMI was really strong, 53.1. 52 expectations. The French one still below 50, 49.8. The German final manufacturing PMI a little bit lower than what market was expecting, 52.2. 53 was market expectations. Then the final manufacturing PMI 51.7 as market expected. When it comes to the UK final manufacturing PMI 55.2. Today we have also final manufacturing PMI when it comes to the US, as well as ISM manufacturing PMI, construction spending. So a small US package ahead of us. We'll see how it's going to play out later on. I'm going to make probably the update towards the end of the day. Anyway, US market is already open. Nasdaq new high, nothing new. We already know the drill. Each day without the new high is a losing day. Anyway, that's the first 5-minute trading range. There is information in regards to the Tesla. In cooperation with some banks, they are going to offer stocks at the market price of up to 5 billion. I don't know more details about that, but if at some point it might move the tech market, so watching carefully. As of now, because of where we are, we haven't seen the pullback we were talking about to try to jump in. We haven't seen that. Still looking for the pullback at least as you can see here, the levels we discussed, at least towards 11,900. I would like to see, you know, some stops to be taken out and the market make the turnover. When it comes to fading the moves to the upside, right? Well, I would like to see during the cash market the high to be taken out with some kind of the rejection, reversal signal, right? Don't think we are going to see that. I would like to see that during the first part of the US session instead of trying to fade something towards the end of the US session. Well, looks like the first 5 minutes might be negative here, but still it's like 250 points toward this major demand we were discussing, but we have something more here. Let me place the possible demand we have here. We have one here and is being tested right now. And then what else we have then? We have something to be here with these possible stops closer to 12,100. All right. But looks like the first 5-minute trading range is quite wide, so that might produce nice tradable setup. We'll see. Yeah, 70 points, 70 plus. Good. We will see. Okay, trying to reverse right at the bottom of this demand, as you can see. Again, I would like to see from the selling perspective, I would like to see the stop hunt of this high, right? I'd like to market to go and clean that high with the rejection. That would be quite nice setup. Anyway, with that being said, looks like by tomorrow maybe we might get our levels close to 11,900. That's the range. Well, we might get well, ideally that could work out our way. So it might be that I'm going to look for fading failure at the high. When it comes to the buying, I'm going to watch what is going on with Tesla, and I'm going to wait for the levels we discussed below 11,900 when it comes to the Nasdaq. The last one is the cable, and we have a little bit of the pullback, but because of where we are, what has happened, I think higher levels to come, a little bit of the pullback towards 32.50. That could be the buying opportunity. Why 32.50? Because that's the levels, right? 32.50, 32, 31.80. This type of the zone, the breakout we've seen. So pullback here. Interesting thing that we didn't take out the stops yet. So there is no short intraday setup. Just looking to buy the pullback. Also, we have 33.30 with the aggressive approach when it comes to the weekly and monthly open. That's the weekly open, right? And that's eventually the monthly open. Monthly, let's make it red. All right. So with aggressive approach, it might be the buying opportunity, but I'm waiting for the retest of this broken consolidation. So it's levels close to 32.50, 32. We will see. Looks like dollar is losing ground. The continuation of the weaker dollar, at least for now. Don't forget, guys, about the data later today. PMI and ISM, right? And if necessary, I'm going to make an update this evening when it comes to the US cash close. With that being said, it was my pleasure to be with you. Have a great New York trading session, and see you around. Take care. Goodbye.